The following podcast may be explicit. Shedcast presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. Join us on the high seas as our party of heroes on board the merchant ship of Captain Jones sail to the east in search of the Oracle. They soon encounter South Seas pirates and must quickly plan for the battle. Enjoy the podcast.
Hi, and welcome back to the Shed for Adventures from the Shed. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com and your favorite search engine, as well as iTunes, Google+, Stitcher Radio,
YouTube
Radio, YouTube. Hey.
There you go.
I'll get the hang of this. We're going to go around the table and say hi, starting with...
Hi, everyone. This is Mickie. I play Nesolis, the Tiefling Warlock.
You sounded so confused, but JJ here playing...
What else is new?
I know, right? Playing a human paladin. Name is Calamity.
This is Kurt, playing Truk, the human monk, who now has wings, sort of.
He must have had a Red Bull.
Beat me to
Hey
it.
everyone, this is Brittany playing Elena the Human Fighter.
And the longer she plays, the more her voice comes back.
Which is odd.
I'm sounding pretty boyish.
It's weird.
It's kind of fun.
And I am Joe. I'm the Dungeon Master for this Dungeons & Dragons campaign set in the world of Alamand. When we last left off, we're going to jump right back into this. When we last left off, our group of heroes was on a boat on one of the Pelts Aplenty boats. Something funny's happening, and I wasn't in it. Damn it.
JJ burped. Mickey is making the grossest face right now.
All right. So our group was on the Pelts Aplenty boat number 4. Captain Jones is readying his crew to be attacked by the South Seas pirates who are now approaching. Truk saw them approaching, flying the red and orange flag of the South Seas pirates. They have cast some spell upon the pirate boat that has made it invisible to you on your boat. You guys were preparing some sort of defense/offense, and I kick it back to the party to pick it up from there. What is the plan?
I do need to make a correction for those who actually listen and pay attention to the rules rather than just laughing at our antics.
I wonder if Justin does.
Love you, Justin.
Is that like the only listener whose name you know?
Pretty much. He's the only one that's actually written us. If anybody
With
else
the
writes
guys,
us, we
If
would
more of
totally-
you write us, we will start mentioning you.
Heck yeah.
Seriously.
Maybe that's why they don't write.
We'll give you fan
could be.
service.
Fan service, huh? We're going to draw big titties on them.
Wait, what?
Oh, what?
Isn't that what fan service is?
Wait, what?
Never mind.
It's evolved. All right.
I would like to note,
We're in the
I would like
2
to,
minutes.
I'd like to
2
note for the
minutes.
record that
2 minutes.
And 30 seconds.
none of us are drinking alcohol except for Joe.
Yes.
Not a sip all day long.
Yeah.
And yet, there's
We are
more dick
all over the
fever
place.
talk than that. All right, listen.
All right, so correction.
Truk took a whole hour off because he was just on a boat looking at the pretty clouds, watching the birds fly, feeling at peace with the world, and now he wants to get his beat down on.
Oh, okay. He wants to beat it. Got it.
Beat down on it.
Oh, man.
He has his cloak that gives him the wings of flying.
Wow, Kurt actually has his full spread eagle
He speaks
arms going.
the verbal. I have a verbal
Oh,
component,
Mickie?
so he speaks Aven, which is the word to summon his wings.
Even?
Aven.
Avon.
So he's a
okay.
he's a door-to-door salesman now.
Write that down.
Not Avon.
And when you send
like
me
aviary,
when you
like bird?
send me the information
Avian.
about your item, write
Yeah.
that.
No, but like an Aven.
So he's a
warrior
water
in
bottle.
Magic the Gathering. AVEN. But
Yeah.
yes, like Avian.
Okay.
So he's
But-
a water bottle.
So do you want me to touch
It's
and
EVN.
turn you invisible?
Damn it, JJ.
Well, first I want to describe my wings.
Okay.
Can I have them
Please
be?
do.
I think you said that.
Well, the book says they can be bat or bird.
I want them to be dragon wings.
The book says they could be bat or bird.
But when you level up, and this thing apparently levels up with you, then you can have dragon wings. For right now,
You know
Settle.
what? Leathery bat wings can be like leathery dragon wings.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it's pretty darn close.
We can say that Truk is not experienced enough to know that they are bat wings.
All right. I'm going for.
But anyway, yeah, dragon.
I want them to look more demon or draconic
Yeah.
than bird.
So think, I mean, bat wings, they have the spines, if you will, with the leathery joinings between them. It would look like that. And
Okay,
that
so-
would fit what you're saying.
So instead of my word being Aven, it will be I'm Batman.
Batman well.
No, but seriously, wings up.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk over to Nesolis,
Yeah.
and ask her to do what she does. So now I have my wings, and I want to be invisible, Nessie,
Okay.
because my plan is to fly over to the pirate ship,
Okay.
invisible, and get behind the wizard that I know has to be there, and stab him in the back with my short sword.
So now
before he can do anything.
here's the trick. The entire boat is kind of invisible to you. You can see the wake. So what I'll need as you get closer is we'll need some rolls to figure that out.
Correct. But for now, Nessie, oh, lovely.
Excuse me.
Can you make me invisible, please?
I can. So
Now,
I
what's the
would
rest
cast-
of the plan before that gets kicked off? Now, I'm wondering from everyone else, what are your preparations before Troop goes flying off into the wild blue yonder?
You have to don your armor.
I do. I have donned my armor.
It's not undoffing?
It is not undoffing. It is, in fact, donning.
Yes.
And it takes
Why?
10 minutes.
DON.
It takes 10 minutes.
It takes 10 minutes to put on this
It's
regalia.
freaking heavy.
That's almost exactly the amount of time you have.
Exactly
Yep.
that. So,
And at how far?
so
are
don't
they?
make me invisible while I'm doing it, because that would make all the
Kids.
buckles ridiculous.
He's probably going to get all pissed off at the armor and yell at it, and as soon as he takes an aggressive action, he won't be invisible again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fair enough. How far is the ship?
I'm going by time. It is about 10 minutes away.
And
As far
distance?
as when you will actually be able to cast a spell, I will let you know because Fireball has a greater range.
Fair enough. Okay, so in the interim,
Yeah.
Nessie's she's preparing to make Truk invisible.
Close.
you covered up that note.
I did. I covered up my
did.
note. Make Truk invisible.
Sorry.
Making sure Elena remembers that she has +2 arrows.
Yeah.
And helping
That was a cool screen.
Calamity,
Yeah.
Calamte, doff his
Dawn.
whatever, his armor.
Undoff.
Doff is off.
Doff.
Dawn
is
on.
is
on.
on.
His armor.
And it is actually spelled that way, too.
It is.
DON and DOFF.
As a side note, your spells will actually recharge before the battle starts, so you will have two
I
spells.
have
That is
all my
correct.
slots.
Remember, everybody, your short rest is 5 minutes. Long rest is 1 hour.
So as long as I
you
make
can
him
do a short rest.
invisible
Yep.
soon, I will have my full spell slot. back.
Well, I don't. How much does she get back from a short rest?
Two spells.
2 spells. Okay, there you go then. Good. Okay. All right. So let's say that for Nesolis and Calamity. Brit, what is Elena up to over the next 10 minutes? Just to give you the background, Captain Jones is, shored up spots on the boat that are facing where that ship is coming from, the pirate ship. So they know that something's going to come flying through the air towards them. And they'll be in a world of shit when it happens. So that's going to happen. It's going to hit the boat, and they're being prepared on that side. So the crew is up there. They've got their swords out. They're getting ready to be boarded. And you are?
Is there a high up place?
Well, there's the regular, the masts that the sails go up, and there's, as we said, the eagle's nest or crow's nest, whatever we want to call it, the
big would
lookout
that be?
spot up the biggest mast. And there's a spot at
How
the
many
top
people
like a
can
little
stand up there?
basket. 1.5-ish. You're not a small person
Maybe
as you're
2.
fully equipped. So you and the smaller of the crew members, perhaps.
Okay.
Although they don't need to be up there because they know what's happening.
Okay. I would like to be up there with my bow ready with super awesome arrows
That's right.
That
You
Mickie
got
keeps
some +2
reminding me.
arrows, yeah.
that I have.
All right, cool.
They're the ones that we got at from the monastery.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
Why are they super awesome?
They're
So they're
+2.
+2.
Oh, when you were saying +2, I thought it was 2 more arrows. It's +2. So what is that? +2 to hit?
Yeah, I have
Yes.
20 +2 arrows.
Oh, that
It's
makes
not
a lot more
22
sense.
arrows.
I was like, 22 arrows isn't that much fun.
And just as a note, too, in 5th edition, I like the way they word it for ammunition. Once it hits something, the magic goes away. So it's like you
Can't
can't
pick it up and have it be
Well,
+2.
you can pick it up and shoot it again, but it's not +2 anymore. Yeah, like you said,
Gotcha.
Kurt. Yeah, which is interesting. I like the way they did that. It's not a permanent enhancement to the ammunition. That's cool. All right, so now we have that preparation. I need to hear from Truk. What's his approach? Remember, you're flying towards something that you can just see the wake of.
Right. So I can only see the wake and the direction. So I have 60 feet speed per round.
Yeah.
That probably doesn't
And I'm
matter
going
at
to
this
say,
point.
yeah, as far as we're concerned, you're going to get there before anything else happens. What are you going to do?
So I want to come around the ship. I don't want to come straight in from the front.
You're going to
because
approach from the rear.
I'm going to approach from the rear.
Yes.
And I'm going to, ideally what I'm going to do is come around,
Yeah.
land,
Yeah.
fold my
Land
dragon wings.
where?
Well,
On the back.
I can't
Sure.
see the wizard.
You can't see
All
anything. It's like a mirage, if you will. It's kind of the way the game mechanic behind it is the wizard is disguising the boat as the water. So you're kind of seeing a play on the water as if there were steam coming off of it, perhaps. Like looking over the top of the road on a hot summer day, that kind of look. You have no idea what's really there and who's where.
As far as we
But
go,
wait a
That's
minute.
where, as far as the approach goes, if you're going to try and find a spot to land, we're going to need a perception check from you, which would be wisdom for us.
right, but also, as far as we know at this point,
Yeah.
combat damage could end the invisibility on that ship.
Or you for that matter, right?
Or me for that matter.
Yeah.
So, really what we
Yes.
should be doing is I should be landing and having Nessie hit it with some type of attack spell.
Which would have been a really good idea to think about before you flew there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's pretty
But
smart.
wait a minute.
Mickey, you were
She's
going to
pretty
say
smart,
something.
But
and
wait
I'm
a
thinking
minute,
she may
like-
figure that out.
Yeah.
If it's an illusion, why would
Well, the
he
thing is, you
cast
don't
the
know it's an illusion. There was a boat there, and now there isn't.
But my point is, when the wizard casts the illusion,
let's do this. Roll an
he or
intelligence
she
check.
would cast it in front of it.
Roll an
Not
intelligence
behind it,
check,
right?
Mickey, for Nesolis, because Nesolis might know these spells, might know some of this magic. This would be kind of a what spell was just cast check.
This is a skill
Well, while
check,
she's
right?
We'll
doing
do
that,
an
I'm going to try to
intelligence
land
check,
at the
yeah.
absolute back.
Oh,
I'll do a
yeah.
perception check, and then I want to land at the back of the wake, where the wake's. Where the wake begins, which would be the very back of the ship.
23.
JJ, what was the spell that you had mentioned?
Just
Cloud kill.
major image.
Major image. I'm going to take a look at that quick. Kurt, I need you to give me a wisdom roll
Wait, before
to
you
see
do
if
that,
you can find that spot.
wait.
Too late.
All right, so since I'm proficient in wisdom, it's 1d. Oh yes, again,
1D.
natural 20.
Oh, yes. Wow.
This time only a 2
I
plus
see
4,
it, JJ.
26. Last time I rolled a 20 on this die and a 6 on this die on a check, which can't get any better.
All right, so here's what we've got
26.
then. I'm going to go along with what JJ had suggested to me to begin with. And this is going to be major image, and essentially it's going to hit what you just said, Mickey, in that the illusion is in the front of the boat.
So I would know that.
So you know that if you could see past it, so it's like you put a curtain up in
Yes.
front of it, and there's something, the boat is probably past it. So this is a major image spell, it's a third level illusion. Truk, although it's still kind of fuzzy because it's all magic and stuff, you can actually see some of the boat, more than what I said. And that explains your roll, that you could see a lot better than you thought. So once you got past this veil, call it like the DM screen I have here. Once you get past that, you can actually see what's behind it in some vividness. You're able to make out where you would want to land, and you can land. Did you want to land next to somebody, not near anybody? How did you want to do this?
I mean, if I can tell where a wizard is,
There is nobody that has the name tag wizard.
no staffs,
No. Well,
no pointy hats.
what was your roll again, total?
It was a natural 20 plus 6, so 26.
Then yes. However, this person with the staff and the pointy hat isn't wearing a name tag, but he's got that going.
Hi, my name is Bill.
He has 3 bodyguards in a triangle around him,
3 bodyguards.
and they. I say
not
bodyguards
from above.
Not from above, no. But they are standing not even 5 feet away from him on all 3 sides. If you think of the combat grid, they would be on adjacent squares. Excuse me. And each of them already has a cutlass drawn and a buckler on their left forearm.
You are a monk. Kick him in the face.
I mean, I got a lot of attacks here.
Yeah.
So Nesolis is communicating with Truk, letting him know.
Is this 2-way or 1-way?
It's just one way.
1-way, okay.
Wait, how is she communicating?
So Nesolis,
In your brain, she can talk in our heads.
you would probably have a good idea of how far he has gone.
Yes.
But you
I have
can't
to-
necessarily see him. And your guess would be he's right about where that illusion is that you saw?
So I would have communicated with him, hey, if you get on the other side of the illusion, you'd be able to see the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Because, her power that allows her to communicate with the mind of another person or
Does
creature.
it have a range?
Ooh, 30 feet. Good point.
Oh, so then you tell him
So
that
no.
right as he's leaving range.
Right
and
as
he
he's
finds
leaving
out for
range.
himself as he arrives.
That's it. That's all I got.
Okay. All right, so right now you are out of Nesolis range.
You're out of Nesolis.
Her voice probably crackled a little bit as you
Some static.
went a little farther. Yeah. Nice.
How the wizard and the bodyguards?
Yeah.
Where in the ship are they? How close are they to an edge? How
Toward
big?
toward the center, actually. It looks like the wizard is maintaining this illusion in front of him, doing the hand gestures, and the other guys are two in front of him, one behind him, and they're just looking. Everybody's looking forward because you can see through the illusion. There's like a shimmering effect, and you can see off in the slight distance the merchant ship that you just flew from.
Gotcha.
So
All
what are you
right.
thinking, Trook?
All right. I'm going all in.
Monkey style.
Correct. I'm going to ask our rules lawyer here. I want to attack. I want to try to basically stealth attack with the short sword on the wizard.
There will be no such thing as stealth when you take the first swing.
Because you're gonna.
You'll have advantage on the first swing, and then they'll fall off.
I mean, yeah. Let me take that back. You won't be stealthy after the first swing.
Right.
Technically.
Yeah. So I just want one hit, shoulder
Yeah.
blades from behind.
Yeah.
Then I get, because I'm over 5th level, I get extra attack. And I can spend a key point to do flurry of blows, which lets me make 2 unarmed attacks as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can use my open hand technique because I did flurry of blows. As long as one of them hits, the target can have to make a strength saving throw. If it fails, he gets pushed 15 feet away. Or I could choose to have him not be able to take any reactions until the end of my next turn.
Remember, on this handy-dandy cheat sheet,
I wanted to be able to push him off the edge, but I can't if it's 15 feet.
He's probably a good 20 to 30 feet
as you
from the
can
edge
move in
of the
between
boat.
attacks and follow up.
Share the love.
You have a total of 45.
Right. We have no idea. I'm trying to think if I want to go wizard and then do what the monk would do and go all around and get everybody so that I can, because I could do that and then move at the end to get away.
Yeah.
Pretty
rather
much.
than just try and take the wizard down.
You could also stunning fist the wizard.
I
Ooh,
could
that
knock
would
him
be good.
prone if he failed on a dex, which would make it hard for him to cast.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Probably.
because he just stand up again.
He would just stand up again, but it actually would give us some time for
What was the other one you said?
Stunning fist.
Stunning fist. Stunning strike?
And
I
in the,
thought about that too. Like,
in
that
the
would stun him.
meantime,
All
you've
right, we're good.
become visible, and they've hacked you to bits.
No, we're good. I
All
forgot
right.
about Stunning Strike because I had that on my list. Okay, here we go. Ready?
Here we go. So let's do this because you're about to enter combat. You are going to take them by surprise. We're going to roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
Initiative, okay?
So let's start with that. You are going first, okay? You have the surprise. But let's get everybody down for some initiative. Mickie, I'm going to have 3 numbers. I'm going to have wizard. and
JJ.
then I'm going to have
It's
2
JJ this time.
pirates. Okay?
Oh. Here, I draw a table.
Where's my
Are you
initiative
doing it?
modifier on this one, JJ? Oh,
sorry.
here it is. So,
Oh, snap.
It's in progress. It is starting from the top.
I'm ready with
No,
mine.
and on a cheat
I
sheet
have
here.
wizard
Yellow.
is going to be a 11 and 11. Pirate group number 1 is a natural 20.
I'm 18 for after this round.
Pirate group number 2.
Pirate group number 2 is a 7.
You said 18?
18. Right? Because it's 10 plus
Excuse me.
D6 plus another 4.
So what's your total?
What'd you get? Natural 20?
Natural 20.
What's
what's
your
your total?
dexterity modifier,
matter.
JJ?
Dexterity modifier is a 2.
All right, JJ will go before pirate group number 1. They also have a dexterity modifier of 2, but he is the player, so he goes first.
JJ is dancing like the gopher from Caddyshack right now.
He kind of is. I didn't even think about that.
All
Yeah.
right. Don't nobody worry about me.
So it would be JJ, then
Yeah, so I
pirate
had
group
Stunning
number
Strike
one.
in my mind. I forgot to say it. That would be better than this.
Then
Although
Elena.
you can layer all these, right? As long as you got key points.
Yeah.
And this doesn't even require a key point, I don't think.
No, it requires flurry of blows, though.
It does. But I'm definitely having that.
Okay. So as Mickie is getting that recorded down here, Kurt, Truk is up first.
All right, so I guess do I roll all these attacks separately? The attack
I want
and
you
the
to
extra
roll
attack that-
one attack at a time
All right.
because I want to know about hits and I want to know. Let's
All right.
see. I gotta have a new page here. Give me a moment. All right.
And we decided that I get advantage on the first strike, right?
On the first strike, you are attacking from invisible. You have not landed, right? You're landing right behind
I'm
him
landing-
as you're
yeah, right.
attacking him. So, I guess let's do this. Do one dexterity roll. Give me a dexterity check.
Just one?
Yep. And I'm going to do a wisdom check against it.
Okay. So I get a D20
Really?
plus a D6
Siri
plus
just
4.
heard me say something for some reason.
Yes, 21 plus
I was
4 is
wondering why I was hearing
25.
another voice.
That's a good roll.
Do you see that number
Can I see?
on the die?
Is it a 20? 'Cause
Yeah.
I rolled a 19.
I rolled a 20.
So you automatically win that? Or
So
do I get my
I'm not going to give
modifiers?
you advantage on it. He's going to flinch and look back just as you go to attack.
All right. Well, I just had
Only
my...
because I rolled a 20 for my perception check against your attempt to stay silent as you approach him.
All right. So even though I had 25,
It's like you
because you
giggled
had 20 on the
just a
die.
I
little
got a
bit before
natural
you decided
20
to-
Okay.
for my check, so I'm going to say that he flinches and looks back, so you're not going to get the blade in his shoulders like you wanted, but you're still going to get your attack.
All right. Well,
It's
if I
just
wasted my
not
25
going to
on
be
that
at
roll, I'm going to be
advantage.
annoyed. Because now I'm
Yeah.
going to roll like a 3.
I would be too, yeah.
All right. Here it comes. So
But
this is
remember,
gonna-
you're attacking a wizard. His AC can't be very high,
That's
right?
true.
And he probably wouldn't have cast
16,
mage
17.
armor yet either because he's not close enough.
21.
Oh, yeah. You had the inverse of his armor class.
Really? 12?
In reverse.
I want to make sure I got that right. Well, I got it either way. So then I roll damage with the short sword, which is a 1d6 plus 4, 3 plus 4, 7.
Okay. All right, that's your first attack.
That's my first attack.
Invisibility drops.
Yes, your invisibility
Now I only get
drops
one
at
bonus
that
action,
point.
one flurry of blows, even though I get extra attack, right? All right, so I'm going to take my... If he's still good, I'm going to take my second attack.
I don't think 7 hit points is going to kill a level 7 or 8 wizard.
Which is
Right, I'm going
highlighted
to
in
take...
red. I appreciate.
but I'm
How
going to
much? How many hit points does Nesolis have?
Oh, why you need to know?
I know, right?
Because I want to make sure I'm gauging my wizard at an appropriate.
She has
hit point.
70, but she
70.
has a high con.
What number?
70.
Okay.
Oh, wow, I didn't realize how
Couple
high our hit
hundred
points it got.
I didn't
We're
even
level
look
7.
at that.
Good lord. I've never played a character with that many hit points.
Well, that's
Oh
good.
my
You're going to get hit a
God.
lot.
Yeah.
It's yours.
80.
We're comparing hit point sizes. That's nice.
Okay, well,
I'm at 85.
given that, I want to
That look of glee.
spend a key point
Everyone now knows to attack
to
me.
do Stunning Strike on the
You are the
wizard.
meat
Okay,
shield.
go ahead.
I am the meat
He must
shield.
succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be stunned until the end of my next turn.
Oh, well, heck.
Roll your DC saving throw.
Yep.
I roll my DC saving throw.
Looking purple
This
there.
one, 12 plus 1d6.
Yep. Because
Right,
DC adds
I failed.
proficiency.
You failed?
I rolled a 9. If it's 12 plus something, I rolled a 9.
Yeah, it's
and the
15.
wizard's not going to get any plus
Okay,
for
so you're
Constitution.
he's stunned until the end of my next turn.
Bless you.
Does somebody look up stun? JJ, do you have that handy? It's
He
I
can't
wanna
take a
say-
turn.
It's like
Player Handbook 290 and
296.
291.
he's paralyzed for that
What?
turn.
290, 291, 292. Those are where the things are. Stunned, he
Stunned.
can't.
A stunned creature is incapacitated. See condition. Can't move and can speak only falteringly. The
Okay.
creature automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
All right, and now I'm going to take my second attack against him with advantage.
Now, remind me, Kurt, because I wasn't listening closely, what was the reason he got stunned?
I used Stunning Strike.
And that was your key point.
I used a key point,
Okay.
which I got that at 5th level.
Okay, go for it.
But now I have my extra attack, since I'm over 5th level, which allows me to attack twice whenever I take an attack action on my turn. And I have advantage because he's stunned.
Okay.
So I get to roll the D20 twice, or the whole thing twice?
D20 and D6 twice.
Okay. So here we go. +4, 18, 20, 24 to hit, which will hit, and
Yeah.
So he hits there, and then I roll the 1d6 +4 for the damage. 5 + 4, 9 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows against...
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can.
1 key point per round. All right.
I don't know. Is
You
it?
can only do 1 key point.
You got the player's handbook. Take a look. We're going to
Is
check
this
to
key
make
point
sure
like
there's
my
1 key
security
point per
dash?
round.
Doesn't say that I can only do 1 per turn.
Mickey, if you would, lift your mic up just a little.
I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
You can
Then
spend
Now
would
it's in the
points.
breathing zone.
No, it's good.
You learn You
It
can
is in
spend
the
a-
breathing
when you
zone.
spend a key point, it's unavailable.
All right.
Training
What-
allows you.
what
You
does it
spend
look
these
like?
key points to fuel. You start
Looks good
when
to me.
you spend a key point. It is unavailable until you finish a short rest. At the end of your draw, you require your target to make a saving throw to resist saving. Yeah, it doesn't specifically say.
It doesn't
you
say you. Yeah, you can spend as many as you want per turn.
Go for it, Truk.
Now that the young one's left, I'm planning on busting my whole nut here on this turn. I'm going to use every key point I got.
So when she listens back to this, she's gonna know what she missed.
Oh, excuse me.
Go for nut busted.
All right, so I'm going to, until someone tells me I can't, I'm going to use a key point to go Flurry of Blows, which lets me take 2
I'm not
unarmed
going to tell
strikes.
you can't, and that's what matters.
Right, and I'm going to use this. See, my plan was to wail on everyone, but man, they have so many more hit points probably than I realized that just like little unarmed blow is not going to do much fun.
Think about how many hit points you have. They probably have half to all of what you have.
Right, but that's still what I would do. I would have hit
Okay.
this dude, hit him again, and then gone one way and gone the other way on the bodyguards because I need to be able to move out of here. So boom, 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 and then I want to use my move action to get away. So I'm going to go unarmed strike, which I think is just a D4 if I remember correctly.
I
Nope,
think
D6 plus
I was
4.
going to say you ought to be a D6 as a monk.
But I have to roll the attack roll.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, 14, 15, 19 against one bodyguard.
Yep.
Does
The
that hit?
that hits a pirate.
All right, so that does 6 damage.
Okay.
And then the other one, I'm going to miss with like 8. 2, 4. Yeah, 8's going to miss, right?
8 will miss, yeah.
All right, so I miss on that dude. The one that I hit, without having to spend a key point, because I hit him with a flurry of blows, I can choose one of 3 things to make him do, and I'm going to... why not? Make him make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Roll your
roll
DC.
me DC there. Is that right? Just 11?
Just a 4
Just a 4?
plus your 12.
Gotcha. 16.
4.
4. All right, so he's knocked 15 feet away from me.
Oh, snap.
Towards the edge of the boat.
All right, that's pirate number 1.
And then I don't think there's anything else I can reasonably do other than get as far away as I can. And I'm pretty fast now, so I think
Well, your cape allows you to move 60 feet.
I'm gonna
Unless
fly.
you stop flying.
I have 60
His wings?
feet fly
Yeah.
speed, yeah.
Okay.
So I can just jump up and start flying? Is that
Yep.
how that works? Sweet. You know what?
You
At
will
this
provoke,
point-
though, from one of the things.
No,
In
he's
the
got-
surprise round, though?
as a monk,
Oh,
doesn't
yes.
he have
I would say as a surprise in the surprise round, I don't
Unless
think you
he's-
can take reaction in the surprise round.
Unless they have an alert, the alert beat that Brittany has.
No. She has one?
What?
Now I'm not invisible now.
No. As soon as you thrust the sword the first time, you are invisible. You are visible again.
Right. So the question to me is, do I fly back to my boat, or do I stay there and try to do more stuff?
That is indeed the question for you.
The wizard is stunned, and I'm going to get one more try. I'm going to stay, but I'm going to be as far away from anyone as I can get on the boat. Actually, no. I'm going to fly up to the friggin' crow's
Okay.
nest on their boat.
Okay. They actually have a lookout in the crow's nest, just so you know.
Take him out.
He is up there with a crossbow.
I don't have
and
any actions left to do anything to him.
No,
He is-
but
he
he's
is-
not going to fire on you in melee range.
He is standing there with a crossbow, with some pitch at the end of the arrow, the bolt, and a little lantern sitting next to him lit. So it's like he's
Damn.
ready to shoot a flaming arrow.
So
I mean, I got to go up there. I'll take a hit if he hits me. So I'm going to go up there with him.
So you will go up there.
I'm flying up on my dragon wings. I mean, bat wings.
Bat Dragon.
Batman.
That's a pretty cool first round.
It is. That was a very
And it
good
only took
start.
29 minutes.
Yes. So we're going to.
oh my god.
We're going to continue into the next round, and what I'm going to do is we're going to say on the third round is when Nesolis will be in range. Okay.
So the Mirage probably would have dropped once the
And that's
wizard
what I'm
couldn't
looking at now.
maintain
I'm
concentration.
going to say, as we start the second round, the wizard will become unstunned at the end of his turn. The pirates are going to be able to go, quote unquote. It's their turns now, so I can have all the pirates go and attack towards Truk.
The wizard is stunned until the end of my next round.
That's what I mean. He'll be stunned through this round. is
A
what I mean.
while.
He's not going to do anything in round 2.
That may or may not be because my initiative was pretty high, so I could.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But he's not going to do anything.
Okay.
We're going to treat him as stunned for now.
Okay.
We are going to let the pirate that's next to you try and grab a dagger from his waist and hit you. I have a 21 to hit.
I'm sure that would hit.
Is that pirate number 1 or number 2?
This is, for now, it's irrelevant because this round the pirates get to go and nobody else does.
So he's not doing that as a reaction hit. That's his
No,
turn.
this is his turn.
Okay.
So a 21 to hit hits, right?
Yep.
We have 6 damage.
Okay.
He stabs you with a dagger, probably getting right past one of your defenses and puncturing your skin.
And then Troop
So yeah,
goes
6
before
points of
Pirate
damage.
2.
And then you get to now take a turn.
Okay.
So you are standing up there with him.
Right. So wizard is still down. I'm up there, and I'm going to. This is what I want: is that 15-foot push. So I need to hit him with a flurry of blows. So I'm going to attack
Okay.
him with. I mean, I would still have my sword in my hand, so I'm
Okay.
going to attack him with the short sword.
So he's like an angel of death with bat wings.
Yeah.
21
He's
to hit.
Batman.
Bat angel of death.
Sorry, not 21. 19, I think.
19 hits.
That's right. Yeah, 19.
Mm-hmm.
And then damage on that will be that plus 4 is 6.
Okay.
But now I'm going to spend a second key point to do flurry.
Third key point.
You spent 2 on the first round.
Correct.
Yep.
To do flurry of blows, and I'm doing that because I want to use my open hand technique on him. So I get 2 unarmed strikes against him. 20 to hit.
That hits, yeah.
All right. So
If you hit the enemy really fast, is it blurry of foes?
Yeah.
I'm going to roll the second attack, which is
I don't
going to
get
hit, and then I'm going to roll both the damages, which will be 1, 5, and 6. But more importantly,
11 points more?
yeah. But more importantly, because I hit, you have to make a strength savings throw, and if you fail, I'm pushing you 15 feet away from me, which is going to be off the crow's nest.
And it's 12 plus something, right?
Yeah.
I rolled 5 again, so...
So
Well, I rolled
the way
5 this time. It was 4 last time.
I envision you
All right.
getting blasted off and
You
falling.
can actually, it's kind of like 4th edition, you can make a saving throw to not fall off an edge.
This is going to be dexterity for me. Okay, so he does... You hit him, and what does it look like when you hit him?
Well, so I hit.
What
hit
are you
him-
hitting him with?
The flurry of blows was unarmed, so
Okay.
it was
Yeah, but that's hands, feet,
Right.
elbows, knees.
elbow and then a
Elbow.
palm
Okay.
strike.
So a palm strike, and as you hit him, there's that magical moment where he floats up into the air before he realizes gravity needs to kick in, and he plummets down to the deck of the ship.
Ow.
Which is 40 or 50 feet below. So
Probably more like 30, but yeah.
okay.
Either way, it's enough to hurt him, and he is definitely stunned down at the deck of the ship.
He didn't break his neck.
Let's see. I'll let you roll it. Roll me
3d6.
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 Yep.
Where does that
Since
come
you
from?
did it, I'll let you roll it. All right, let's see.
9 total. That's not a good roll.
If I had rolled it, it would have been 15.
That's a lot of damage on 3d6.
Yeah, that's me.
I got 1, 2, and 6.
He's got his
2
Peter
6s and a
dice
3.
out.
All right.
So now, Wizard and
So he is
Pirate
down.
2
He's laying down there stunned. This is the point at which the wizard
becomes unstunned.
is unstunned, and he tells everybody to kill that monk. And,
Was that just my turn?
What's that?
That was just my turn, right?
Yeah, that was your turn.
I can move.
Can you?
Yeah.
I mean, I should be able to fly 60 feet.
I don't see why not, but
Right. How far is our boat from their boat now?
as it is right now, we're going to say for you it would be 3 turns of movement because it is more than 120 feet.
Okay.
Because when it gets to 150 feet is when the first fireball goes off.
I think you are thinking the same thing I'm thinking, but what are you thinking? Oh. I don't know what that is.
Oh, wait.
Spend
But
a
wait,
key
there's
point to
more.
get extra
It's
move.
probably not the same thing then if you don't
But I
know what
already
it is.
use...
He
That
can
lets me
move.
take a bonus action, but I've already used my bonus action. Because I use
Have
it
the
for Flurry
wind?
of Blows.
Flurry
Yeah,
of
it says
blows
spend a
is
key
bonus.
point to take disengage or dash as a bonus action.
I got you.
Okay.
I want to fly.
Like an eagle.
I've done the best I can do, and it's not looking good for me
Okay.
there by myself. So I want to fly straight
So
out.
as you take off, he is shouting, "Kill that monk."
Right. So you said I was 30 feet up.
Approximately,
I'm flying 60 feet out
Yeah.
over the water and then falling to the ocean, which I won't take any damage from because of my slow fall and or it's water.
You want to fall?
I want to swim underwater
Okay.
I'm going back towards my boat.
So it will be as you're falling when they take some shots at you.
That's a tough shot to make.
Yeah, I'll give them disadvantage because I like what you chose to do. But I'm going to take 3 shots at you.
And wizard gets to
I'm
get
gonna
his full
give them
turn too.
disadvantage.
The wizard is preparing his fireball,
Okay.
which can go off next turn.
Great.
14. Hit you?
Nope.
Okay.
You need 18, I think.
Second one, 17.
Nope.
Did you say 18?
18.
Third one, 18?
With disadvantage?
Damn it. So all of them I would have hit if it wasn't for disadvantage. So this is one of those, you're falling into the water, and as you fall into the water, the crossbow bolts just hit the water right next to you. One of them gets a little tangled in your gi. You wear a gi or something.
Well, I've
Some
got
garb.
my cloak with my wings.
So one of them gets tangled there for a moment before just, maybe you grab it and yank it out. But they were all very close.
That's a really hard shot to make
It
on a
is.
falling object.
These are pirates. They shoot at things in
That's
the
true.
water all the time,
true.
right? So,
Actually,
But now I'm out in the middle of the ocean.
And they're sharks.
yeah, and they're
like-
sharks, and she just bled into the water. So you're screwed, man. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to skip the next turn because nobody can really act. Everyone was already preparing.
Correct.
And then we begin the next turn. The only body who can do anything, who is in range, is going to be the fireball that's going to go off.
Oh, great.
The wizard is going to cast his fireball.
Hit the
Truk,
deck.
how far can you swim?
That's what I was. Yeah.
Is it at the same?
You were
as-
going 60 feet. I think your swim is half your movement, but I don't know for sure.
Well, my
You could
regular
probably
movement
look
is
up swim under the index of the player's handbook. It might give you a quick
my
reference. to it.
regular movement is 45. My fly speed is 60.
Yeah.
And-
I think swim was half. I just don't remember. It
Well-
makes sense.
Well, I'm also tempted. Can I
Refly.
just start flying from the water?
Well, once you stopped it, it's 1d12 hours before
Well,
you can do it again.
He said he didn't. Did you cancel it, or you just let the magic?
I mean, I just flew away and
and then you said
it
you
fell.
dropped. In order to stop flying, I would think you have to tell it to stop.
Oh, I just assumed I stopped flying.
Or do you want to fly straight into the water?
Oh,
Oh,
assumed
I
he
was just
flying into the
thinking that I
water.
only got. No, I mean, I wouldn't fly and fall. I mean, I would have.
Flown
Yeah,
into
as
the
I
water.
think about it, I would have been flying as far away as
Okay.
I could into the water.
Okay, so you flew into the water.
Yes.
That would have slowed your movement. So
Yes.
what I will say is on your next turn, you can move your normal movement speed
Okay.
because you need to get back out of the water. And then I'll take 15 feet of that to get out of the water, and then you can fly your 45.
Gotcha.
Okay?
I'm looking up swimming just for
That's
fun.
what you will do as the fireball is cast. Now, here's what I want to do. On the merchant ship, on the Pelts of Plenty ship number 4, everybody is in an area of the boat.
Yeah.
What I want to do is I want everybody to essentially, you're going to do odd or even. Roll any die you want. If you roll an odd number, you are within the range of this fireball when it explodes. Roll any die you want. Odd means you are in range of the fireball.
I wasted a 20.
But you got even. You got an even number at least.
Yeah, avoiding a fireball is good.
Brit? Odd?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
even.
I'm always odd.
Even? Okay, so right now, Elena is the only character. I will roll some NPC numbers.
Well, you got even too.
I did. I rolled 20.
It's
The
okay.
one time I'm sad.
It's okay. You're sad. The one time he's sad to roll
Okay.
a 20.
5
I'm
of
taking
the
a fireball.
5 of the merchant defenders are also in
You
the
made the
fireball's
mistake of not
range.
being within 10 feet of me.
What you need to do is
How many
make a
merchant defenders do we have?
dexterity saving throw, Brit.
All right, I can do that.
I'm going to roll all of the other guys at the same time. Oh, I shouldn't have done that
What'd you go do that for?
because I didn't want to roll 5 times. Kind of lazy.
How
I
many
guess.
merchants do we have?
Why don't you just roll?
There are 10 on the boat, plus the
Two,
captain, so 11.
19, and 5 is 24.
You just
Okay,
took
so
out
you
half the ship.
saved. So you will take half as much of the damage.
Sweet.
Who happens to have 8 6-sided dice, Andy?
Mickie can do it. She's got...
Oh, dang.
You want to roll it?
Sure.
You're not taking the damage, right?
You
Mickey?
said 8?
8 of them, yeah.
Mickey?
Yeah.
No pressure.
It's Elena that's going to get hurt.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I can roll it if you want, so I'm still the bad guy.
Do you want to roll it?
Yeah.
I'll let you.
Just for future
Yeah,
reference, swim is
sure.
half.
Swim is half.
Well,
so I actually guessed it right. Holy
Each foot
crap.
of movement costs an extra foot.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so good.
No, you're bad.
Yahtzee.
You're not.
Yeah. So
All right.
what was your saving throw,
So
Brit?
that's 24.
Okay, so you made the save. You will take half of that damage.
So
And
half
I-
of 32 is
Okay.
16.
And what happens at that point is there will be a fire that starts right in the middle side of the ship. The 5 crewmen that were there getting ready to defend all get set afire.
Shish
They're
kebab.
set alight, and they start screaming and rolling on the deck to put themselves out. And essentially, the wizard has just taken out half of the crew and set the boat afire. Now we will start the
That's
next
not
round.
very nice.
And everybody gets to act on this round. So I think Calamity's first.
So,
How far away are they?
They are now at the range of Nesolis' spell, which was 120.
120
We're
feet.
going to call them 120 and closing. Every moment they get slightly closer.
That puts them in my range.
While JJ's thinking, if someone is prone,
Yeah.
like if the wizard were prone,
Yep.
standing up is a bonus action.
Standing up
move
requires
action.
some
15
part
feet,
of move. 15?
15 feet of your movement.
That's it. 15 feet of your movement.
But he could still get up and then start
Yep.
casting a spell.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't even need to get up to cast.
He can cast from prone.
If he needs line of sight, he might need to get up to see, but he doesn't need it otherwise. Because he can do the verbal, somatic, and
So
even
what's the real
material
advantage of
components of
knocking
the spell.
someone prone?
Well, if it's somebody who's like a melee
Yeah.
person, they would have to get up in order to do it. Otherwise, they'd have disadvantage.
Plus, if you and your enemy move 30 feet, for example, and you trip him and run away, he can't catch you.
Gotcha.
Right. So you have that as well. What is Calamity's ideas at this point?
I want to wait until the ships are a little bit more closer.
Okay.
And once it's within range of Misty Step, I want to cast Misty Step and then take my turn.
What's the range?
30 feet.
So I'm going to say next turn, I'm going to give them, at this point, I'm going to say they're closing at about 50 feet, and it's good. The idea is for them to pull right up alongside.
Yeah.
So within a turn and a half is where you're going to be. So pretty much at the end of your next turn, you'll be able to do that.
Okay.
Right.
So,
So
that
it'll work next round.
Next round.
Okay, who's after Calamity?
Pirate number 1.
Pirate group number 1. Okay, they're going to start taking some shots with their crossbows onto the ship. What I need from the people who are on the ship is, let me see. I didn't even keep a number here for my pirates, but I have pirate group number 1 is that, and pirate group number 2 is that. Okay, so for those on the boat, roll any number again. Odd, you're getting shot at. Even, you are not, because they're just shooting at people on the boat.
I'm
Even.
getting shot at.
Mickie, roll for Nesolis.
Even.
Okay. I have an 18 to hit.
That is just a number you're looking for.
18 will hit. You will take... Oh my, I rolled an 8 on the die. Plus 2 is 10 points of damage. A crossbow bolt firmly lodges itself into some portion of your... Brit, roll that die.
Which...
This guy.
That one.
Oh. Sorry.
Left hand. Ow.
Ah.
Hope you're a righty.
So that hurt.
He uses both.
Are you ambidextrous?
Which was the forearm that has all the... It's the right forearm? Okay. So it's okay if it hit your left hand.
Yeah,
You're good.
that's fine.
Who's up after Pirate Group number 1? So there were arrows. By the way, one of the arrows plunged right into the chest of one of the merchant defenders, and he seems to be bleeding out on the back.
Fantastic.
And he's
I
also
would like to take my turn now.
He's also
then.
on fire.
I'd like to take my turn now and lay on hands him.
Okay, go for it.
So I will expend 5 of my hit points that I'm going to pull to heal him for that. To stabilize him, basically.
And I would say as part of your move, too, you could probably reach him and help put the fire out. Maybe roll him a little bit and do the lay on hands.
Take off my cloak.
There you go.
And smother him.
Okay.
You mean the fire?
You have just saved one of their lives. He was a goner if you hadn't done that.
Cool.
Very well done. And who's up after the pirates then?
Elena.
Excuse me.
How many
Excuse
pirates are there?
All of them, actually. You count at least 10 pirates plus the wizard, at least.
All right. I'm just gonna shoot at whatever one's closest to me, I guess. I'm gonna shoot at the wizard. Screw
Okay.
it.
Everyone shoots at the wizard.
But I feel like it's the best thing to do.
You would, though, because, well, you probably want him dead.
Yeah.
Considering he fireballed you in the nuts.
20.
That's why you don't have any left.
Your nuts were fireballed, punk.
I wouldn't know. My nuts haven't dropped yet. Can you hear this voice? Do I sound like my nuts have dropped?
Not quite. Maybe in another week.
Well, not now. They've been burned.
Oh, snaps.
Roasted, you mean?
So you are shooting with your bow. What kind of bow does she have?
A longbow.
Okay.
7 plus 6 is 13, plus 7 is 20. Holy shit.
A 20 definitely hits the wizard. And you are right at your range, so that's great. Also, make sure you're marking these, because these are plus 2 arrows, and you only have 20 of them, now 19. So give me a damage number to apply to Mr. Wizard.
That would be 8 damage, and then I'm going to do it again, because I have 2 attacks now.
Okay.
I am badass.
8 damage. Got it.
All right.
No, that's a different
If the last one hit, this one definitely hits.
Okay, give me a number anyway. Just because it sounds good for radio.
Plus 5 is 24, plus 7 is 31.
That definitely hits. Go for it. Give me some damage.
All right, and that one is 11 damage.
That's even better. All right. So the wizard has taken 2 shots from Elena with the nice plus 2 arrows. Who is up after Elena?
Truk.
Truk is in the water. What is he doing?
Truk,
You're
I
saying
think
'cause
at the end of your last turn, I'm going to say you are 1 turn of movement away from reaching the merchant vessel. If you want to reach the merchant vessel now, you can do that.
And how far from the other vessel?
Same distance. I'll say you're equidistant between them. You can reach either one with your full move. How would you like to approach this situation? I presume you're in the air now.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I'm emerging I'm envisioning this falcon from the
from the deep.
He's zipping around, so he's out of the water, and he's actually going to use his full move. Can I get back to the wizard with my move?
I'll let you reach either spot on either boat. Yeah, any spot on either boat. Now, as you approach the wizard, though, you may be provoking the attack of opportunity because he still has bodyguards.
That's all right. I'm still coming back.
Okay.
Same thing. Coming in, short sword.
So let one of them take a shot at you while you approach. That would be a 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that will be 7 points of damage. As you ready your attack, he swipes at your leg. And go ahead with your attack.
Okay. And so I'm going to roll a short sword. 20 on the die.
Oh,
plus-
heck yeah. That's a critical then.
All right, which remind me what that means.
You roll your damage die twice, but only add the modifier once.
Okay, so I roll the d6. I get a 2, and a 6 is 8, and then I think I add 4 for this one for 12, I believe. Let
Okay.
me just double check that real quick. Short sword. Yep. So
12.
And then I get a second attack.
Okay.
15, 20, 24 will hit.
24 definitely hits. You doubled his armor class.
I rolled a 1 plus 4, 5.
Okay.
And then I still have 4 key points. And then I want to use a key point again for Stunning Strike to try to stun him.
Okay.
So he has to make a con saving throw against my DC.
Every saving throw has been single digits.
15.
Yeah.
So he is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
But I'm now stuck on... Let's see, I use my move.
You use your move to get
I
there.
use my attack and attack as a bonus action. I still have a bonus action, right? Now, why can I not use this martial arts for an extra unarmed attack?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Or you can do flurry of blows.
Burp.
But flurry of blows
Excuse
costs
me.
me
I
a
think
key
I
point,
burped.
Yes.
which I'd rather not do right now, I think.
Okay.
So I'm going to so I have martial arts from the beginning as a monk, which lets me make,
Bullshit.
because the short sword is a monk weapon, I can get 1 unarmed strike as a bonus action without it costing a key point. So
Okay, go for it.
I'm going to do, knocked him down. Do I have any bodyguards right next to me?
Oh, yeah. The one that swiped at your leg as you approach the wizard.
Yeah, I'm just kind of pissed at
And
him. I'm going
another.
to do a spinning roundhouse kick to his face.
And we'll treat that as pirate number 1 that you already hit once.
Okay.
Okay.
And I roll 23, 27, I think.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Is that right?
I don't think there's anything in the entire game with an armor class that high.
Well, it's an 18 on the die.
Yeah.
And so unarmed does 1d6 plus 4, I think, which is 5, 9.
9 points of damage. All right.
Tell me if I'm doing these wrong.
You're good.
Okay. And now I'm stuck there waiting to get my ass kicked.
Yes. With any luck, we can start working on that.
But, I can heal myself to like 21
can.
points. So,
Who's
It
up
is
after
now the
Truth?
wizard's turn. Who's failed.
Wizard.
The wizard
So-
is stunned.
oh, no, he's stunned.
He
So
is
pirate
stunned.
Pirate number
I'm
2.
just trying to
Pirate
keep the
group number 2.
fireballs from happening.
Okay. So pirate group number 2 is short by 1 guy because you plummeted. He's felled.
He's a pancake.
Yes, he pancaked. He is still trying to gather his wits.
Did he
on the
Wile E.
deck.
Coyote through the deck?
He didn't fall through, but he might. He might. So I am going to have 2 guys shoot crossbows at you, both of which will miss with a 5 and a 13. Right?
Yes.
Okay. And then 2 others charge forward, cutlasses drawn, swinging them at you, and I have a 21 and a 15.
21 will hit.
21 hits. We will do 7 points of damage as he approaches you, swinging his sword wildly in a mad rage.
All right. So I'm down 20 hit points.
Now, who is up after pirate group number 2?
Nesolis, finally. How
Nesolis, you
far
are now
is-
in range to hit the other boat or any target on the other boat with your 120-foot thingy.
Oh, I'm 120 feet. I'm not 90 feet.
No. You will be next turn.
Oh, this blows. Eldritch Blast is the only thing I can do.
Okay. So the wizard is there
no,
as
no,
well
no,
as
no,
other
no,
pirates.
No, I take that back.
Okay.
I take it back. I can do this too.
Are you
What page
centering
is that?
yourself?
I am
Kurt?
centering myself.
Oh, I was looking at
Kurt
Kurt.
is centering himself too.
Yes.
Stop it. Stop flipping pages.
Okay. Sorry.
All right. So one of my new spells is Hypnotic Pattern. The one that kind of backfired on Alyssa. Sorry. Elena.
I appreciate both the backfiring and the
The name.
name.
Sorry.
It's
So-
all right. You're Nessie, you're Cammy, you're Turk, and I'm Alyssa.
Turkey.
So Hypnotic Pattern, basically I create a twisting pattern of colors and waves through the air inside of a 30-foot cube within range, and the range on the spell is 120 feet.
Okay, that works.
The pattern appears for a moment and then vanishes. Each creature in the area who sees the pattern must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration.
Now, here's
shoulda
where you have a
hexed
decision
first.
to make. if you're going to try and hit where the wizard is, Truk is in that range.
Well, essentially, the size of this spell is enough to hit the entire ship.
The entire ship.
Yeah, so Truk is there. So Truk needs to make a wisdom saving throw versus Nesolis' DC, which is...
Careful, this is how I went mute.
So roll your DC.
Oh, wait, but what type of spell is this?
It's a wisdom. It's a charmed effect.
Is it illusion?
I can be immune to charms somehow.
Well, you can end charm effects.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a third level illusion.
It is an illusion, okay.
It's cool you made it.
Yeah,
Roll
I'm
D6.
Espérate. I'm looking at my...
Oh, my.
Don't tell me what to do.
24.
Okay.
So the DC is... Oh, really? Really?
JJ.
14.
14.
Yeah,
okay.
I got a 24. Can I ask JJ a quick question?
No.
He has on my sheet that I can communicate.
I said no.
Oh, I thought you said yes. I apologize.
No, go ahead. Seriously.
Don't piss off the DM.
Go ahead, ask a question.
You said that I can communicate telepathically with...
Out of 4...
anyone?
Well,
Where is
actually,
that from?
is
Not
it going
yet.
to cover the whole ship?
Oh,
It says... I mean, it's a 30-foot cube within range, and whoever
So
sees it...
It'll be the middle of the ship, essentially.
I used hers
But
as
I'm
a
going
template.
to... Most of the pirates are going to be affected by it in one
Apologize.
way or another. The wizard, however, succeeded on the save. What happens on a failed save?
Okay, so each creature within the area who see the pattern must take a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature becomes charmed for the duration. While charmed by the spell, the creature is incapacitated and has a speed of 0.
Okay.
The spell ends for an effective creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor. So nothing happens if they save.
Okay. So at this point, what's going to happen is...
So what is incapacitated?
Right
Let's
when
look
your
up
They can't take
spell
an action.
happens, it looks
That's it?
like half of the pirates on the ship just kind of stop in their tracks, staring off into the distance where your cube happened. And there is a voice that you can hear towards the back of the ship, a loud, gruff voice that says, "It's time to disengage. Let's leave here." And it sounds like they're trying to retreat.
Better run! I'll pop you.
You better run, bitches!
so they're heading out?
That's what the shout was, and when it's their initiative, the boat will start to turn.
All right.
Is it their initiative?
Calamity.
Who's after Nesolis? Calamity.
Right at the top of the order. Calamity.
Okay.
They're still not within range.
So
'cause we
right,
said
right
they're
at the end of this turn, they were going to be right next to the boat.
I will attempt to assist any other sailors that are
Oh, you
on
could
teetering
definitely
on
do
the
that. Yeah.
brink of death.
Yes, they are there. They're on fire, rolling around on the deck, screaming in pain.
I will reach the next one and heal him as
Okay.
triage, just as little as possible to stabilize.
Okay. And after Calamity is
Pirate
number one.
So at that point, that's when the ship starts to turn away and head due south, away from your vessel.
I'm still on there.
Yep.
You need to get off that.
Are we
I think-
com-
I
well, was
think
gonna say, are
you're
we
up next,
confident
actually.
that they're going away, or should I try to kill the wizard?
You should always.
That's a good question. He's stunned until the end of your turn.
Yeah, I mean, I have
A full round of advantage.
I have something with malevolent though. I guess I'll feel a pang. Is this would it be a malevolent action?
I
to try
think
to
it would
kill
be
him?
at this point if they're trying to run away. It seems to me like
Yeah, I
Taking
mean,
him
it
in
would
while
be a
they're down?
monk. It would be anti-monk.
it seems like it
Right.
would be to me as well. So if that's truly the case, I will do the double move action and just fly back to
Run away?
Yeah, fly back to the ship.
Okay. And if that is the actions
And by
that everyone is
flyback, I
taking,
mean like freaking Superman because I
Yeah.
rocked it over there.
you did. You definitely gave that wizard second guess.
I did not
ability.
envision playing a monk that flies.
You do now. So that boat, the ship, the pirate ship, the South Seas pirate ship, will definitely continue due south unless anybody does anything to stop them. Immediately, Captain Jones starts also along with Calamity to help his sailors that are hurt. They definitely need help. And it's only a few moments before sanity is restored aboard the Pelts of Plenty ship number 4.
Can I
Nesolis
use
can start
precedent-
using
Prestidigitation to turn the fires off.
Yes.
To turn the fires
So
off.
put the fires
No, that's
out.
literally what she
What-
does. She just snaps,
Done.
clap off.
When there's magic, you can turn fire off, okay?
Sorry.
Because magic.
Because magic.
Yeah.
You're
But how do you
manipulating the
turn
elements.
something off when it's that hot?
Well,
Oh, snap.
it depends on what you show them.
Roseanne
Well,
Barr.
that's a damn good
I'm
point.
going to turn it off by showing it my boil. I guarantee it's a turn off.
Ew.
That was pretty fun. At least for me.
You were flying.
I was like, I'm flying and landing with a sword.
Of course it's
I envisioned
fun.
myself like one of those angels from a magic card, like.
Oh, Sarah
Oh, yeah.
Angel.
Heck yeah, dog.
Oh, I love Kurt.
Archangel
That's nice.
Somebody good options.
So on that note, having
Baneslayer
defeated the first onslaught of the South Seas pirates,
First?
our group, yeah, you know,
All right. I
they
want
haven't
to.
gone away.
I want to go to the captain and say, well, my
Pay off.
no, like
He's bleeding from
my
the dude.
defensive services
Yeah.
were here, but this is obviously requiring my healing services too.
Oh, snap. Give me a D20 roll, Mr. Calamity. Mickey. You see that?
Nice. You
That
just
was an
cannot negotiate.
amazing,
I can't.
amazing save.
Did you catch it? Well done.
That is a
He's giving me a number.
1 second.
He's adding them up.
There's
Yeah, I
a 12
know.
on the die. I can
I'm-
see.
Yeah.
So it's 3, 15, 21.
Well, compared to my stellar 2, as Mickey saw, the captain is currently, you caught him at the right time. He's fretting over his crew members and pleased with your efforts, amazed at that spell that went off. He's not used to having a spellcaster on his own ship. He's used to fighting spellcasters without one. So he's amazed at the skill that Nesolis brought to the battle. And he is definitely nodding at whatever numbers you're saying.
All right.
Oh, and,
So as
and
long as
Nesolis says, and your sailors can't make fun of me anymore.
So as long as this guy pays up, money's not
they?
going to be an
For
issue for our
puking.
journey.
Yeah,
Oh, for
pretty much.
puking.
Yeah, for
was like,
puking
what?
over the boat. They picked on her for that. And on that note, we're going to bring this session to a close as our heroes have vanquished pirates for the first time. And I think we'll end up saying,
Hi, everyone.
Bye-bye,
It's funny
mateys.
how
Penis.
he waves every time.
Bye.
Do your
Jersey
thing.
boys?
What?
Jersey boys?
What about him?
Oh, Lord.
Damn it.
Clever planning and impeccable execution results in a resounding victory for the companions and earned respect from Captain Jones. We end the session with Calamity negotiating higher compensation for their efforts. Thanks for joining us. The preceding podcast was brought to you by Shedcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.